13 or 14, not native,
No.
not towards.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what we're going to explore now, is how we use technology. Any other comments on the video?
When the students are making a research, for example, they simply go to Wikipedia
Yeah,
and they become visitors.
yeah,
But when they start to learn something really, and they do it and then share it with their friends on Facebook, for example,
yes, then
Then
they're
they
becoming
read
resident.
it.
Exactly, yeah, that's a great example.
Is it because they start to build an identity of their own?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's
It's
having
not
and
just
getting confidence
anonymously
about
with
that.
their
Yeah.
names and surnames.
Yeah. So this paradigm. I mean, there's a paper there. I'll put the reference to it or a blog about it in the on the VLE. But the basic idea is, you know, are you thinking about the internet just as a series of tools? So as you said, you're just using Wikipedia, go and grab information, come out and go away again, or is it a place that you inhabit? So you're sitting there. You know, you could be open to lots of information while you're sitting here because you're experience. You know, you're open to experiencing lots of different things at that time. You can also sort of think about this in terms of the digital footprint, which is kind of you know, an idea that is often spoken about. You can sort of think of the visitors as, you know, leaving very little trace online. I don't think anybody leaves no trace now, but you can leave very little trace. Here we've got the footprints on the moon, you know, perhaps slightly more permanent trace, and these are sort of Neolithic man footprints that have been fossilised. But I think now, you know, really we're here, we're all leaving footprints which can be gathered up years and years' time. So here's a nice little textbook. When I was a student many years ago, I studied at London University, and in the Students' Union every Monday morning there was a second-hand book sale. It was a massive sale, and that was my Monday morning treat. Go there and browse all the books. And there's nothing I've enjoyed more than picking up a book and reading a book and finding that the person before me had annotated the text and put their comments all over it. Whether it was a novel, whether it was a textbook, or whatever type of book it was just really interesting for me to see what somebody had thought beforehand. So that was my sort of pleasure of that. And we can think now, how do we read now? We read, this is looking very dated, isn't it? I've been using this slide for too long. We can read on Kindles, on electronic devices. Within Kindles, obviously now, or any of these kind of online reading, you can now actually make annotations and you can read what other people have thought in that way. There's nothing to stop you reading a book, passing it on to somebody else, and then discussing it. And there's of course many online Facebook groups or other social media groups around book clubs. So I've never found a really good book club near where I live, but I've now joined an online book club with my cousin, and we comment on books and share books in that way, and it's quite a nice way of building community. So reading on your own, taking a book, taking the information you want from it and putting it down, it's very much visitor mode. Reading a book, engaging with a discussion, talking about it, maybe writing a book review on Amazon or one of these other platforms. You're starting to become resident. You have a voice of your own that you're contributing. Okay.
There are more mobile applications nowadays.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think within that age of 20 and 25, they do not use Facebook anymore. Because they are mothers.
That's why this slide is very old looking.
Yes. And they say, okay, it's an old-fashioned thing.
Yeah.
They find a new place for them, and they don't want that place to be ruined by their mothers and
their grandparents. Yes.
And they keep it secret to themselves.
Yeah. So Facebook's actually only used for what they want to put in that public domain. Yeah. So tell your mum and your aunt that you're still safe at university and looking at going to the museum.
And they use mobile applications.
Yes. Yeah. But I think the point is not really about the technology; it's about how you're using it. But the fact that the technology gets ditched very rapidly, I think, is very interesting. But yeah, so I mean, I don't think I've seen anybody with a Kindle in their hand for ages, actually. I've had loads of them, they always break on me. But anyway, it's this idea about what your presence is on those apps. So what I'm going to do now is to actually map your own practice. So I'm going to give you a piece of paper with this on, so you've got a nice big square. I'm not sure if you'll be able to manage it on your laps, but anyway. So thinking about the way that you use different technologies and how you're using them, whether you're using them in visitor mode or resident mode, okay? So, for example, for Twitter, I use Twitter a lot. I use it in my professional life, and you can